Hello ladies and gentlemen, Captain Shaq here, and welcome to Rebel Galaxy. Now, I've been covering a lot of space sims, because you guys know that's my thing. Space sims, 4X strategy games. This one in particular, I was pretty excited about when it was first announced in the teaser trailer, because it was a short teaser, but it kind of had like a Firefly feel to it. And the music was top notch. Well, now I've had a chance to actually play the title, at least the first solar system. That's all I have access to right now. And oh man, is it fun. Like, it is legitimately fun, and the soundtrack, I can tell you right now, out of all the games that I have ever spotlighted, this one has the best soundtrack, hands down. Like, I wanna own this soundtrack outside of the game. All right, let's get into it. We're gonna continue my campaign, I guess you would say. It is a single player only game. It is a kind of like a space sandbox made by a small team. Looks damn good. This is the starter ship, though I've done a few modifications to her. Not too bad looking at all, not too bad looking at all. Now, what's interesting is that the game's combat actually is on a 2D map. So you won't be pitching, you won't be going up or down, but it's not really a bad thing. Oop. Looks like we're gonna go ahead and dock up in here and check it out. So yeah, let me get out of the station real quick, and we'll do a little flight around using E to kick on our, it's like your impulse engines, and they have different sets. You change it by about 25% for each tick there, going with E and Q to slow down. Hitting W will be your boost. There's a limited amount of boost in the top right, but it does regenerate. Now, combat on this is a lot of fun, but let's show you how the weapon systems work. So it's like Naval Combat is what they designed this off of. They actually say, if you look at Assassin's Creed Black Flag, if you like the Naval Combat in that, you'll probably like this one. If I hold down right click, I could charge up and get the best accuracy for the guns I have installed, and then I'll fire, and you get a little bit of a broadside there. Or if I get close enough, I can just start hitting the button and the rounds go wild. But if I'm close enough to an enemy ship, it won't matter. I also have turret slots on this ship, which we can switch to right now. I can go to town with, and I shoot a little faster if I manually control it, or I can have the AI take over. Let's go ahead and engage in warp, see if we can find a fight. Show off some of the combat. The universe itself, we'll switch to the map. I don't think I can do that while I'm in warp, so let's cut out of warp. The way warp works is that if you move away from a gravity field, so another large ship or a planet, once you get far enough away, you'll be able to, if you're going full speed, engage your warp drive, like you just saw a second ago. Let's jump into the map though, and I'll show you guys how big the starting sector actually is. Whoops, there we go. So this is just one sector, and I'm located right here outside my mission objective, the main storyline missions that I've been running so far. There are what it seems like random events. I've had distress calls go out, and I've rushed in to save it. I mean, anybody who's watching last night's live stream, which is just insane, I jumped into a distress call, big fight, rounds and missiles going everywhere, trying to save this poor freighter captain who was like screaming over the radio, "God help us!" It was pretty epic. And then I died by ramming the pirate trying to save this guy. It was so much fun. So there's all kinds of stuff going on though. We've got like manufacturing sites, mining locations, just pirate bases, diplomatic outposts, and you can go there, you can do trade runs with them to make more money, you can customize your ship with bigger cargo bays, and I'll show you guys the customization system in a second. Let's go back to warp. Let's actually put out I can't do a pulse. Is it because I'm in warp? Yeah, it's probably because I'm in warp. Where do we want to go? Let's head toward that planet. Why not? See if there's anything out here. Check the map as we cruise. We're heading out toward Opportunity Belt. Why not? We'll check out Opportunity Belt, see if we pick up any pirates in the way. Now, I've been jumped by pirates a few times. Had a lot of random run-ins, which have been a lot of fun. I do have to say, combat in this. Oh, hey, look at that. We got a distress beacon. I got a little too close to these asteroids, so I jumped out of warp. Distress beacon's still pretty far away, so we'll move away from these asteroids. Get going a bit quicker. Kick on our afterburner. Now hold to engage warp drive. Charging up, and engage engines. And you hear this music, that's how the theme of the music is for this, and you'll hear it kick on really heavy as soon as we get into combat. Chances are we'll have pirates here at this distress signal. Now that I've gotten around most of the rocks, let's give it a go. There we go. Red Devil bombers. Now, Red Devils have been the pirates in this sector that I've been having to deal with. Bombers and Harriers, fairly easy to take down. But yeah, there's the music. So good, so good. Now I can hold control. Not control. I can hold tab, and I can scan targets. I can pause time, and this gives me a moment to kind of look around. There's the trader I'm going to defend. He needs a little bit of help. I can lock targets. I can scan targets, which lets me look around them and see what they look like. Here's what we're up against, these Harrier class fighters. I can switch through targets all I want. All right. I can scan them and find out what kind of, okay, no bounty on this guy. There's a citizen I'm gonna defend. He's actually got some gear on him. He's got some obtainium. He's got some yayak meat. Cool. Let's get into the fight though, enough of the shenanigans. As soon as I get in range, my turret will target my target. Now I've upgraded recently during the live stream to have flat cannons, which if I hit shift I'll actually use. Great for taking out fighters, but they're really short range. So I have to worry about my range. Now the bottom left-hand corner, you see the 4 blue circles, and then should be 4 white circles in the center, but if you notice on my right-hand side, my starboard side, I've actually lost, fire those flat cannons. Oh shit, shields up, there we go. You'll actually notice I've lost my my starboard side armor, and if you look at my starboard side, you actually see there's hull damage there. Now my turrets are firing away. Let's get these guys taken care of. So let's charge the main guns. We might get lucky and land around. Uh-oh, shields. Another mechanic that I just used was my Deflector Shield. So I took an upgrade real early on to have a Deflector Shield. That's that bar on the bottom left-hand corner that's at about 50% now, 60% that's recharging. It's an overshield that I can turn on that'll stop 100% of the damage, but it only lasts for like a second or two. So I have to choose tactically when to use it. All right, fire those flat cannons. We can take them out flat. Yeah, there we go. Don't worry, brother, I'm coming in. Kick on my afterburners. Close that distance. These are just small fries, but wait till you see the larger ships. We get into some combat with them. And there are multiple ships you can buy and upgrade to. You can customize the ship the way you want it. Hey, friendly fire. Oh, what did he give me? He says, take this. He gave me 2,700 credits, and I got a faction standing upgrade to the citizenry. So, what was it? Was it control? If I hold down control, I don't know if these are just locals or if this is through universe-wide, but, oh crap. Dude, seriously, what the hell, man? He's like, whatever, you'll move. How's business? But yeah, I can hold control, I can actually look at what people think about me. The raiders, the thugs, the cartels, they all hate me, and you can probably guess why. I like shooting them up. But the citizenry, I'm neutral with them now, and I'm starting to make my way into the blue. Now, I don't know exactly what that means. I assume I'll get better deals when I talk to them. Maybe I'll have more options. One thing that you can do in combat, and I really dig this, I can, if you notice, if I got this guy selected, if I hit control right now, I can hail target. You could do this in combat with the pirates, too, and actually bribe your way out of bad situations. And I assume this is based on your standing with them. You care to do some business?
Yeah, we can do business. What'd you have in mind?
I can buy some of the meat that he's got on him. You got any hot tips?
Yeah, I heard about something.
And he gives me a little trading tip. So if you're a trader in this, and we'll set course toward the nearest system, I can show you how to upgrade your ship.
What'd you have in mind?
I can even tell him, drop your car, boy, or suck void. So I can pirate, if I wanted to be a pirate in this, which is pretty neat. All right, I'm out of here.
Safe, friend.
Like you saw, though, combat is fun. The sound effects, the music is amazing. The game actually looks great. This is a small team making this, right? I am so thrilled to play this, like full-on play this. All right, let's kick on the engines. That's my primary mission. We'll check out the system map real quick and figure out where we're going. Let's go. We're right here. We're heading this way. Well, we'll go to the manufacturing plant. That's where one of my missions are anyways. Well, there is a mission there. I could head over here. Speak with Zell, my primary mission. They actually said, the dev said, don't rush the main mission because it's an open universe. There are bad guys you can't handle right away. A lot of them, actually. I've ran into some myself. So don't just hardline the main mission. Get out, explore, do things, and build up your ship's capability before you just hard charge the story. And if you're in a situation where, and a lot of games don't like to do this. Oh, we got more pirates. If you're in a situation you can't win, possibly the situation I just found myself in, I actually see 3 fairly large ships with energy weapons. Let's burn the hell out of here. We're getting out of here. Run! You know, make the tactical decision to retreat. Oh, I see missiles. You know, there's no shame in that. Get the hell out of there if you can't win. The better part of valor, right? All right, we actually just lost our starboard shield, so we're gonna turn, because there's another missile corvette right there. We're gonna burn. Oh, we already used up all our power. So we're gonna recharge our engines. We have to get far enough away so we can kick on our warp drive and get the hell out of here. And there's a distress beacon. I bet there is. There's pirates everywhere. Sorry, I can't hang out here. Missile corvettes will take me down. You can even hire, and I'll show this at the station if we ever make it there. You can even hire mercenaries to join your little band to help you out. I don't know how many you can have. Let's get away from the planet. Here we go. And come out of warp. Nice, 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 nice. Some weapon platforms, those will defend us. But yeah, you can hire mercs to come and help you. Now, I hired one that didn't survive his first engagement. Like, the first engagement we popped into was terrible. And for whatever reason, I decided to stay. We're gonna dock up at this station. Pretty sweet looking station. I like it, I like it. Dock up. Docking. Now, we're gonna go right into the equipment bay, and I'll show you the upgrades. So say you wanna be a miner, right? Now, I really love this idea. There are, before we go into the equipment bay, actually, let's go back, let's go to the shipyard. We'll knock out some repairs. So in those few battles that I had, I actually have subsystem damage. Depending on where you hit a target, it seems like that's where the damage goes. In one fight, I spent most of it retreating, and I took a lot of hits to the back end. Well, you'd assume that would be my engines, right? Well, yeah, I had like 90% damage on an engine. My broadside weapons, my starboard side, where I had that armor failure, has 62% damage. Makes sense. And the damage is costly. Can we just repair everything? Yeah, let's do that. Now, one thing that I know everybody always asks is, can I have other ships? Well, I have the Hammerhead. In the story, this is my aunt's ship that she's loaned to me. We're trying to track her down. There's the Mastodon. Oh yeah, now we're getting bigger. Bear in mind, these are frigates. Okay, that's actually considered a corvette. This is just a frigate. Look how big this ship is. Fairly detailed too. These are the broadside cannons, which you can swap out and upgrade. A couple of turrets, tells you everything it's got on her. Hull size, what she can carry, what she's good for. And then there's this bad boy. And this is a heavy frigate. So if this is a frigate, are there like battleships? Are there dreadnoughts? How big and awesome do the ships get? I personally don't know. This is what a lot of the pirates have been using against me. This thing, and then like a laser beam weapon right where the turret goes, and they've been able to wreck me with it. The only thing that I've had is maneuverability and speed to get the hell out of there, and I haven't even upgraded my engines yet, so. Pretty sweet. Let's back out real fast. Let's go to the equipment base. So say you find the ship you want, and the hulls are fairly expensive, as they should be. Like any good space sim, you're gonna start with that ship that's held together with duct tape and, you know, poor welds and cardboard as your armor, and you're gonna build it up into something worthwhile. And that's exactly how this starts. We go under weapons. Now, in the first system, in the few of the starting stations, they give you options they're pretty good, right? Broadside weapons, you've got your secondary turret, you've got your alpha turret, I assume that's like the top turret, and then your beta turret. So we're gonna go to the broadside, that's the main cannons. There's a good selection here. The pulse cannons are what we're using right now. Not bad, good fire rate, decent range, not fantastic. They have a Mark II version, which is just generally better, but expensive. Then you get into like the customized versions, and I like this. You get like the proton cannon, it's designed for extreme range. If you're one of those guys that likes to keep a good engine on your ship, stay at range, and, you know, snipe those bigger ships. Me personally, I think I'm probably gonna go Pulse Cannon Mark II. I'm gonna get right up in their face, or maybe Tachyon. Yeah, probably Tachyon. I'm gonna get right up in their face. I'm gonna have, well, probably crap damage, but my fire rate is gonna be awesome. My accuracy is gonna be negligible. So I'm gonna be right up. If I'm not trading paint, I'm not trading rounds. Scraping their hulls while I fire into them. Like, that's, I think, my strategy as I continue to play this. But you can kind of build around what you want. Secondary turrets, flat cannons. What is this? MK1 launcher launches a dumbfire missile, so you'll be able to, like, it's a rocket. Actual missile launcher, that's for your secondary. Your alpha turret, you can have scatter guns. One thing that I'm really interested in is the swarmer turret on top. You know, quad launching missile launcher, very cool. Now I'm really hoping, there's the mining laser. Like I was saying, if you're trying to build a mining ship, you could do mining laser and then a big cargo bay, maybe a lot of armor, and build up your ship for mining to make that money so you can upgrade to the next hull. I mean, it's all about how are you gonna make your money, how are you gonna do your upgrades, how do you wanna play. What I'm really hoping is that there's even more shield busters. What are these? Rocket turret fires individual shield buster rockets. Nice. And then you have like your primary weapons really good at taking out hull maybe. So a bit of strategy there. I dig that. I dig that. I mean, the polish in this for such a small team, I want to see this be a series. I'm already like, this is so cool. I hope the rest of the universe, and the universe is big, and I'll show you guys how big the universe actually is. All right, so let's go under defensive. You can guess hull, your deflector, that thing that I was activating. You can upgrade it so it lasts longer, it takes more damage. Your shield, same deal. Hull, same deal. You just upgrade to make yourself beefier. Components now. Components are your engines, so acceleration, your boosters, how long you can boost for, how much does it boost you, warp drive. I don't know what the warp drive actually does if you upgrade it. The Mark 1 warp drive is both quicker to charge up and has a greater velocity multiplier. Okay, so go faster during warp, and then the Mark 2 probably the same thing. There's your cargo holds. Upgrade these suckers if you want to be a trader. So maybe you're like, you know what, I want to be the biggest, baddest trader. I love the economy side of things. Go with the gigantic cargo hold, save up your money, and then go with maybe the mining deal? Maybe? I don't know. You have to also build buy the hull that's probably good for trading. One thing that I'm not aware of, and I hope the dev actually sees this video, is will there be modding support for this? Please say yes. Will Workshop be a thing? I'd love to see a comment saying whether or not this is going to be a thing. Will we see Workshop Steam support for this? This will be coming out on Steam for $20. It is not free to play. The description for this was pretty good. It's like, God, no, it's not free to play. There's your commodities market if you want to do some trading. And they have all kinds of stuff that you can trade for. They actually have, and I got some real like freelancer nostalgia when I saw this. Visit the bar. Let's go to the bar. Immediately I was like, oh, freelancer moment. Oh, you go to the bartender, you know, you can chat with him, say, what's up? Any galactic news? You got any advice for the area? Tell me like what you know about it. Do you know about any bounties? I could do some bounty hunting. I have a local bounty information if you're willing to purchase it. You purchase the bounty info for 400 credits. Let's do it. Oh, we're gonna do some bounty hunting. I haven't actually done that yet. Then you got the news boards. The news will give you hints at what's going on in the sector. Also, as a trader, this will give you hints at what's going on, like tech boom. Okay, there's a surplus of high-quality tech gear. Maybe you can buy real cheap, sell someplace else. Then we can hire a merc.
They call me Splitter. Word is you're looking for a pilot. That true?
Maybe. What kind of ship do you fly?
My Betty is a Cardiff gunship, and she's a beast. Don't you worry about that.
All right. Well, we got a bounty to go after. Why don't we hire that? You've convinced me. I'll hire you for 4,000. Come on and join me. We'll give this a go, and we'll go after. And then there's a mission board, so you can go on here real quick, boop, and you say, all right, what's going on? A couple double-jack pirates in the area. We can take it out. That's gonna affect our standing with them, and the pay's not bad. Maybe some of them has bounties on them. What else we got? Metallic ore delivery. If you're a miner, well, you go do some mining. Or maybe you're a trader. You can actually go to the mining fields if you find where they're at and buy from the miners the ore that you want and then sell it. Probably make a profit that way. Or just do a patrol for the local militia. What's mission log do? Okay, that's my main story. So let's back out of there. I think I covered just about everything. Get the hell out of the station. Let's do our bounty. See if we can take that. And you kind of get a good idea. There's our guy. Let's scan him real quick. So scan target. There's his ship. Gotta say that's pretty sweet. I'm a little curious if ships like this will be purchasable. Like for people who want to fly something super maneuverable, you know? Maybe I want to fly a gunship and I want to load her down with weapons and dip and dive out of the fight. Like that would be fun. Maybe not everybody wants to fly a cap ship. I'm kind of curious about that. I don't know. There's no cargo. Let's go ahead and tab out. And what we should be able to do, if I hit control, I can do a pulse. And what that pulse does is it sends out a scanning wave. Now I know there's pirates way out there. Let me see if it shows up on the map. Yeah, so we did a pulse scan, and that'll give us the long distance scan. So we've got a mining outpost, and it's controlled by, you know, probably pirates. We've got some hostiles detected in just about every direction, and we got bounty coordinates. Let's go deal with the bounty coordinates, get paid. So that's how the scanning works. If you want to like know what's in the local area, and you don't want to fly in circles, well, just do a pulse real quick. Did I just dock? Oh, I think I did. Damn. Wrong button, depart station. I used the mouse wheel and it docked, which is a little strange.
Engines at maximum.
So it has been recommended, and I've been told by a couple of people, that the controller, using a gamepad, is the way to go with this. Personally, me, I like keyboard and mouse a lot. This is my thing, you know? But I do have an Xbox controller, haven't really tried it with it. I've been real happy with the, we have a distress beacon. Don't have time for that. I still have hull damage? Nah. Ship just looks beat up. Militia destroyer, howdy!
Orange.
Hey, I'm gonna hail you real quick. Oh, I misclicked. Oh, no, I missed him. Hail him. Damn it, why can't I hail him?
Yellow. Scanner.
Oh! Militia frigate just came out of warp. There's like missiles everywhere. This might be one of those moments where, all right, screw it, we gotta get to the fight. Let's do it. With the militia here on my side, and I could hail them, ask them for help, but they're already in the fight, so I don't need to do that. Let's go ahead and put some rounds into them. Oh yeah, let's tractor beam that ore in real fast. Turrets are laying into them. Normally, fights like this aren't this easy, but I have all of this militia support, so. Oh, that music is so good. I'm coming, dude. Come here. Yeah, he's already down. All right, there is our nav point for our bounty.
Accelerating to sublight.
Looks like we're good. And our buddy is still following behind us. There's Splitter.
Scanner.
Now, how do I go into... Oh, let's go back. Command is control. So if I look at him, and I hit control, I'm trying to see if I can command him. I haven't actually messed around with the commands yet. Maybe it's because there's no targets, he's just gonna follow me around. Well, I don't know if we took out that bounty or not. We still have bounty possibilities is what it looks like out there. Let's go check them out. Zoom back in. Bounty coordinates. So they give us 3 bounty coordinates to hunt him down. Interesting. Engaging warp drive. Thanks for the help, militia frigates. Made my life easier. Bounty coordinates 50 meters away. Oh, I'm not lost. Oh, wow, you guys have a lot. I don't need to kill all these guys. I just need the bounty.
Missiles inbound.
Ah, screw it. Let's get into the fight.
Shields down.
Shields are down.
Deflectors depleted. Fourth hull
Whoop. Give them some blasts to the flat cannons. Oh, they're so good at taking out these fighters. As long as I can keep them on my broadside. There you go. We're gonna deal with his fighters, and then I'm gonna go in after him. Where's my gunship? Where's that? He better be in here fighting. Yeah, he's over there. He's just busy right now with his own problems. Let's go after the cutthroat. All right, we're starting to take whole hits on my port and starboard side. Not good. Fire flag, fire flag. Did that just hit? There's a bit of skill involved in actually aiming your rounds. Oh, we've lost our port side. Oh, they've got another one of those energy weapons over there. Damn. Oh, and I died. Bit off a little bit more than I could chew. But that is Rebel Galaxy. And I'm having a blast with it. So I recommend you guys check it out. It will be out soon on Steam for $20. Let's go back to the main menu. And it's got a certain style to it that I absolutely enjoy. I really do. This is, of course, the preview build. There's gonna be more to it. Oh, what I didn't show how big the map was. So let me show that real quick. I showed you guys the solar system map. It does autosave for you, so you don't lose. Like, there's a go. I still have the bounty mission. Let's go to the map.
stellar map.
All right, now let's go to the sector map by hitting shift. So we're in the Persephone system. And there's how many sectors there actually are. And I don't know if that's just in the preview build. I think that we're just limited to the first sector in the preview build, the one that I'm in right now. But the rest of it, look how big the universe is. There's all kinds of shit going on in the sector I'm in. Yeah, pretty excited. And I'm thinking when you switch sectors, it's gonna change the factions that you're dealing with, possibly. you know, depending on what sector you're in. So, all right, guys, if you enjoyed this video, hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel for more gaming goodness, and as always, thanks for watching. See you guys next time.